Good evening, I'm Bert Bad Mustache, and welcome to tonight's ARMCO News and Broadcast. Today marks a historic occasion. 16 of ARMCO's largest orbital transport tugs have reached their final destination. 16 floors tall and over a half-mile wide, the first large-scale orbital station has come online. With the christening of the Bard Core Solar Starbase, some say this marks the beginning of ARMCO's dominance as the largest megacorporation on Earth, and soon beyond. Others say this dominance was claimed when ARMCO took over 74% of the world's food production, security, and power generation responsibilities in over 147 countries on Earth. With tensions high after the attack on the ARMCO Research Institute just outside Atlanta, where 6 suborbital craft piloted by members of a rogue band of terrorists bombed the facilities and stealing a handful of combat craft and Starship designs before setting a course somewhere in the asteroid belt. Tensions have been tight. The only 4 combat corvettes that Earth has escorted the station into position. 3 ARMCO Darkwater-class corvettes, the Tiberius, under command of Captain Strident, the Pride of Italy, under command of Captain Santex, and the Hawking, under the command of Captain Flanders. And one of Wasted Core corvettes, the Problem Child, provided security en route. This marks the first cooperative venture between ARMCO and Wasted Core in a military and security operation. Both CEO Shack and company director Wasted Space agreed during a press conference that the deployment of this station safely outweighs any competitive concerns the two companies have, as it's for, and I quote, the betterment of mankind.
Well, it seems the press is running with the story slant.
Not surprising. We made sure it was the biggest thing that hit the network. It's on the front page of every major blog, info distribution net on the globe. We need to keep the people focused on the exploration aspect of these new ventures, at least for the time being.
I agree. If word gets out early why we're pushing so hard, what's really out here, panic would sweep the populace.
Speaking of which, how's the prototype drive working out?
The new R&D acquisitions we've managed has helped to speed up the timetable. Tests for the new, hopefully stable FTL drive should be a go in about a month.
Good. Everything's moving along nicely. Are you still planning on moving your operation off-world as soon as the first colonies come online?
Yeah. It's our best chance of survival.
The Cerberus Council will be pleased. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, CaptainShack here, and welcome back to Stellaris. We're in Season 5 now. That is just crazy to think of. I have not played much of the newest versions. It's going to be a learning experience for both of us. But here's the cool thing. This time around, we are playing, if you haven't seen any of the other videos I posted yet, we are playing as ARMCO. We're playing as a mega corporation, the Armitage Free Company, that has managed to take over most of the world's, well, industry, security, or research divisions over time. With the collapse of the world governments, we have taken over everything, and Earth is now ours to command. We were the largest of the mega corporations to finally expand out into the universe, so that's kind of the role we're playing this time. We've never gone this route before. We're all about what can be gained for the company, what is profitable in the long term. Now, with the newest version, and I'm really excited about this, they've changed how starbases work a bit. We've actually got a Sol Station starbase that can be upgraded as we go. We can turn it into a stronghold. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I've got my thoughts. We can add a bunch of new modules to it. We can turn it into our major shipyard facilities. So this should open up some fun mechanics where we have these starbases. We can find the enemy starbases that have these major upgrades in them and find where their shipyards are and take them out if we're at war. Zooming out, the first time I've actually managed to see the universe thus far. Wow, we got really kinda crappy placement. Wow, when I was testing this earlier, figuring out what size map I wanted to be, we got stuck out on the edge. I liked it because it was very easily defendable, but this time, you probably noticed we've got hyperspace lanes everywhere. They've changed it so there's only one route of travel now through hyperspace lanes, meaning we can actually secure territory, we can lock down sections, we can actually block off territory from empires that they can't come into if we take like a choke point, securing the rest of the sectors behind us. Though we are kind of smack in the middle, there are a few probably important sectors we can lock down as we expand. Interesting. That's where we're located. So there's Earth. We're just south of the Yinarin Nebula, I guess. Checking out our research, I've gone ahead and grabbed a couple of research bits already. We've got energy capacitor we're taking on, we're getting heritage sites, and we're getting engineering facilities. Now talking about the government that we're playing as, Let me zoom in on Earth while we talk about this. The government that we're playing as a mega corporation. We are a government focused on the militarist aspect, and we're also, or at least our people are, fanatic materialists, meaning robot upkeep is low. So we may have some kind of robot army or subservient race to us at some point. We've also, for our civics, have corporate dominion. This society is dominated by a mega corporation that has completely supplanted the side of the state. Let's see. We get trade hubs, produce 1 extra energy credit. Starts with space trading technology. I'm not really sure what that is, actually. Can we like click that? I wish we could. We'll have to figure out what that means. I get maybe we can build trade posts, or maybe you have to research now to get trade with other empires. Interesting. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. We also get the private colony ship, which I believe switches the resource requirement for that colony ship, but you can't choose who gets to board it or something like that. Citizen service. Are you doing your part? Full citizenship and the political responsibility that comes with it is limited to those who have served a tour of duty in the military. Service guarantees citizenship. This effect, strongholds in our fortresses will gain us extra unity points, and our naval capacity out the gate is up 15%. Speaking of naval capacity, if we look over at our very first military ships, Strike Force Pegasus, which I actually really dig that name, that's why I've kept it. We have our 3 first captains coming out the gate. We have the Tiberius under command of Captain Stryden. We have the Pride of Italy under Captain Santix, and we've got the Hawking under Captain Flanders. You 3 have joined. Let's see if I can turn off my UI. There we go. I'm relearning all the controls for this. You 3 have our only defense force that we've got thus far. These are the ships that escorted our space station into position. And we can start actually expanding the world. I've already given 1 construction ship orders to go over to the moon Io to start building a energy generation facility over there. An energy mine over there. There's Io. Boop, right there. Io was always this, if you ever watched Babylon 5, Io came up a lot as like a military training and rally point, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let's unpause. Let's get our ships doing some stuff. I believe we now start with our home system actually scanned fully. Yeah, we do. So let's set a course to the next sector. Go ahead and survey the system. I notice I've got Explore System and Survey System now as an option. I wonder what the difference is. I guess Explore would just be pop it and look around. I wonder if I can do that with the Strike Force Pegasus. I cannot. We need a fully crewed science ship to explore systems we have no intel on. So that's limiting our mad rush. At the start of the old games, you used to just like send everybody everywhere and get all the intel that you can pick up. Awesome, cool. So let me zoom in on the Sol station. What can we build here? Trading hub. Oh, trading hub as in you build it into the sector's star base. What does it do? It brings in energy credits. A civilian docking area where merchants and traders can conduct business. 5 energy credits. That's not bad. It's just power generation. Or we could do an anchorage that'll up our naval capacity. Shipyard increases, charge ship capacity increased by 1. Upkeep is 1. This ship, a shipyard may build 1 ship at a time in parallel with other shipyards. Oh, so if we need a mass-produced ship, let's worry about economy right now. We're not so worried about building ships at mass rates. But we could make it so like the planets, because I'm assuming you still get your starport, don't you? Yes, you do. All right, so our planets can build ships. At the same time, we can have the shipyards in the center pumping out vessels as well. I wonder if they're going to limit the scale of ship that you can build on individual planets. That'd be cool. That way we'd have a reason to target those shipyards even more. We have a limit of starbase capacity. We can effectively support a total of 3 upgraded starbases. Outposts do not count. Huh. Interesting. Now remember, I will be reading the comments for this series very closely. This is how we're going to choose how
Construction
to expand.
project concluded.
The UNS Promise completed the construction of the mining station in orbit of Io. Okay. Construction ship. Head on over to... Let's send you over to Titan. No, we can't do that. Maybe Mars and set up a mining station. I want to terraform Mars already because I want to go there. One of the ideas we had for this series was if we could start colonizing Mars, I could do that Surviving Mars series on the channel as part of this series. And we could name everybody in that. I still may do that. Let me know in the comments what you think about that idea, that we take all of the ARMCO members and put them in the colony efforts on Mars and make it as part of this story. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let's speed up time just a bit, because we got a lot of stuff to get done. Construction ship, go ahead and move over here while we wait for the resources to come in so we can up that. We've also got upgrades we can do on Earth. And who's our governor right now? You know, we need to change that. We need to change that to somebody who's... You know what, I might take that one from our first Earth governor. You know what, no, I got it. I know who it's gonna be. Earth governor, no, I wanted to change your name. You build mining station. All right, slow it down for just a hot second. What leaders do we have right now? So leadership, all right. We've got our scientists, which I will be taking names off the patron for that one. You are going to be Governor Alden. For now, taking a break from the military operations that Alden's been doing, he's moved over to governing Earth for a little while. Let's see. What do we want to pick up? Maybe a four-life choice. With the newest expansion, you can have planets blow up, and Alden has a habit of dying in these campaigns. What is the Yut Empire? We have received artifacts from an ancient alien civilization, Bernard Star 3. Our scientists think they inhabit this region of the star. They inhabited this region of the galaxy 6 million years ago. Based on the age of the artifacts, the aliens called themselves the Yut, and appear to have been very large and flat arthropod analogy. What? The image could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult. Holy crap. And it was apparently exceedingly rare for more than 2 or 3 to travel aboard the same starship.
Situation log updated.
Cool. What? What in the world? Oh, you're building the mining facility. Science vessel, what'd you find over there? Weird looking ship.
System survey concluded.
A lot of a lot of research. You can pick up a lot of research out here. We might want to get a secondary construction ship. That's gotta be useful. The Arms Free Company is abuzz with the news of alien remnants studied by the UNSC Zypher. They know now that there is life beyond our system. The word is out. All right, come on over here. Oh, you're not done yet. Let's speed this up a little bit. Get a little bit farther here. We've got a little bit more. We got research that we could pick up. Speaking of research. Yeah, we got a little more research we can pick up.
Construction project concluded.
And then we can send you out of the sector. Excellent, excellent. What is this? Soul Station. Oh, that's the symbol that tells you if you've got a station in the sector or not. All right. Let's go survey the next world here. Explore this, go to the next world there. I want these corner worlds surveyed quickly. Head on out. Are you building it? No, because we can't afford it. Because we're broke. You know what, Earth, before we do anything, is there a mine I can put down on Earth? We already have one. Could put down another one. Oof. Now we gotta worry about food, too. All right, go ahead and add the research station to this. So I'm not sure what we want to do as a mega corporation. Do we want to expand out and grab a lot of territory? Do we want to focus on upgrading, building up the territory that we already have as we expand? So we take like a small piece of territory and upgrade up heavily, grow very vertically, or do we go horizontally and take over just lots and lots of territory and have everything underneath our control? I don't know what fits the best. I guess we'll see what opportunities arise and make the decisions there. We can also talk to the council of poorly lit bald people, the Shadow Council, that's what I'm gonna call you guys, that make things happen. For the lore, we've separated the company into 3 divisions, right? So we've got the military security division, we've got research and development, R&D, and then we've got the economic development group. So for anybody who's doing any of the RP and keeping everything in the universe, down in the commons section, those are the 3 divisions. So you might want to put a tag of like who you represent, what organization do you work underneath? All right. Because each one will have their own driving factors. Military will, of course, want new training facilities and warships probably produced. Armies, what in the world? Oh, it's Army detail button. Okay. It's weird. Army strength. Huh. Well, I'm hoping the ground battles are a bit more interesting than they were before. Construction ship. All right, go ahead and head out here. Let's worry about getting some just normal mining resources. Let's set up some deep space mines. It's gonna be our first job. Not within our border. Oh, we've got to build an outpost. Build starbase outpost. Is this gonna go against our starbase capacity? Outposts do not count towards the cap. Okay, so I guess we'll build one of these. That's really expensive and takes, oh really? Do we, that's gonna be, I mean, the immediate sectors around us, yeah, we're gonna wanna take, but we're gonna have to sit there and really give it some thought on like which direction do we expand. So this first episode will be focused on expanding in the general area around us and taking over these resources, and then anything farther, like what direction do we focus on, is a question I'm gonna have to pose to you guys. Anomaly found, risk of failure is 60%. Yeah, no, we're gonna wait on that until you get some levels underneath you. Speaking of levels, there's one right there. Archaeologist, anomaly research speed plus 50%, anomaly failure, risk chance minus 25%, really? What are your chances now? 40%, still not fantastic. So am I gonna have to put one of these in every single star system I want to build in? I mean, this sector right here, it's not that great. Good physics, but that's about it. Or do we want to focus on going for like energy and experimenting? What are we? We're only producing +3. So one of the things that we get, I'm actually really excited for, I love this idea, is that for our strongholds and fortresses, they produce extra unity. Now, I don't know what it takes to build a stronghold. Definitely research. Something moves with near purpose down on Alpha Centauri 3. Research it. Tell me more. There's also a world that we could potentially colonize there. What size is it? A 14. It's also got some special resources for extra power generation, unless that's been changed. I don't think so. That's the only resource. It's a lot of biodiversity, but that's about it. We'll see what the scientists come back with. A pre-sapient species has been found. One species native to Alpha Centauri 3 has, according to the UNS Zephyr, orbiting the planet, achieved a tentative mastery of the planet. Science officer Lorena Ruse proposes that we should monitor their development closely and maybe even help them along if possible. That's something to keep in mind in the future. Carry on.
Construction project concluded.
Construction project concluded. All right. So, did that expand our territory? It did expand our territory. Nice. I'm wondering if I connect, say I put one of these bases here, will it connect these all the way across? Can I save them that way? Probably not. Something I might want to mess around with though. But let's get another mining operation down. Armitage is all kinds of worried about picking up the latest in minerals. Now, here's one of the reasons why I liked streaming so much. I could put stuff like this up to a vote on how we're going to start out. And I'm curious what you guys think about streaming versus recording this. But I'm thinking expansion may be the way to go. Let's read what it does. Expansion. We must expand our civilization to new systems and planets or risk eventual extinction. This fits with the story so far. We have Colonization Fever. Colonization Fever seems to have gripped the populace. Their enthusiasm and patriotic fervor grows for every new world claimed by our colonists. Capital buildings have produced one additional unity, so we can get some unity a little bit faster. I think all of these have a unity buff in them somewhere. Yeah, there's a unity buff right there. All right, what else do we get? Reach for the stars. The frontiers of our star nation are being pushed ever forward. Soon, nothing in the galaxy will lie beyond our grasp. Starbase influence costs drop by 10%. That's nice. Because that last one just cost us, what, 100 influence? And we're only getting +3 right now? That's painful. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20%. What's the upkeep on a starbase? Are you hurting? No, it doesn't seem like... Maybe the full-size starbase is not the outpost starbases count. New life! A new life awaits our citizens. An off-world colony is a chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity and adventure. With the help... Sorry, movie quotes popping into my head right now. With the help of the aggressive marketing campaign, less fortunate elements of our society will be flocking to the colony ships. New colonies start with 1 extra population, helping us grow a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm thinking pursuit of profit. This may be the secondary one. So the first one is expand quickly into this new market. The next one might be maybe prosperity. Discovery doesn't really fit. All right, let's do it. We're gonna do expansion as our first goal. Let's take it. That gave us an immediate colony development speed increases by 50%. Nice. Unpause. So we're focused. The government is now advertising rapidly that everyone should go out and find their golden world to explore and colonize. Grab a piece of land for yourself, out of the void. While we expand our mining throughout the galaxy. All right, you finished your job. Let's send you... Yeah, you just passed through the sector. You didn't actually scan crap, did you? Nope. Interesting. Why don't you head out here? Survey this world, survey this world, survey this world. Auto Explorer is still something you have to research. Construction ship is about done.
Construction project concluded.
I'd love to take on more mines. But I guess I might as well, instead of building another outpost, we'll let our influence grow a bit more, and we'll put some research stations out here. Now, what's the deal with you? Oh, okay, so you're just an outpost, and I can't do crap with you until I upgrade you to a starport. I see. Which is relatively expensive. Not gonna happen. Earth. You've got surface upgrades that we can do. We also need to start producing a little bit more food. You're gonna be our primary farm location for now. Build another farm. Maybe clear out some of this territory. It takes power to do this. How are we doing on power? Oh, we're doing all right. Clear that out and get another mine down as well. We're producing 10 food and consuming 8 for our population. This is the sector we need to take over. It's got a 14-size continental world out there. What size are you? You're a 23. Really? I take that back. You need to be our first colonization objective. Habitable world survey. We now know, without a doubt, that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Earth, but the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. Begin the Habitable World Survey event chain. Yeah, let's do it.
Situation log updated.
Kinda wish I would have done that before I just found 2 of them, but okay. That's fine. Speaking of colonists,
Project concluded.
We can make a private colony ship for 300 credits. Let's do it. Let's start expanding. That's the design was automatically generated, but will not update. Oh, that's fine. And what we want to know is a colony ship. Private colony ships are funded by unknown actors from the private sector. As a result, the colonists may have ethics differing from the majority. That could be a pain in the ass later in the game. But we don't have to worry about the mineral cost. So whatever. Now, I wonder.
System survey concluded.
System survey concluded. He's still scanning. I wonder if I can colonize a world that's not falling underneath my territory. We haven't actually put a starbase there. I have a feeling that is a no. Go ahead and build that other research center for now. Where do we want to go? I kind of want to take this one. Less power. Less research. Bigger world, though, and we can start colonizing that. Finish what you're doing. I'll send you over. Hopefully by that time, we can actually try out. Surface. I want you running that. I want you running that farm so we got more food coming in. All right. Looking good so far. Construction ship, you're almost done. Colony ship, you're about halfway done. This is going to be the site of our first colony, I'm guessing.
Research concluded.
So, we've got the engineering building. Nice, new research. We can pick up coil guns. We could raise our build speed, or we can grab afterburners. Afterburners, sublight speed, and evasion. That's actually not bad.
Construction project concluded.
More DACA, though, is the way I think we're gonna go. So military research, we'll head that direction.
Tile blocker cleared.
Tile blocker clear. Construction ship. Now that you're finished, head on over here. I am gonna wait on building you there, building anything there, until we get the colony ship over. I wanna see if the colony will make up for having a base there and expanding our territory. Pretty sure it doesn't, but I wanna know for sure. Let's see, science ship, how are you doing? That's it? That's all that's out there? That's kind of crap. We could expand out and take this system and this system. Actually, this system. That'll lock down this side. This system. Actually, go all the way out to here. That locks down all of this to here. Here. Actually, push it out one more. Here. Talk about aggressive expansion. Here, maybe. Here.
Anomaly found. Construction project
What do we have?
concluded.
There is a significant scarring at the surface of this world, a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. Do some more research and find out what's going on. Our colony ship has finished. Let's zoom in on the colony ship. Now, as a challenge for anybody who loves designing fun things in Space Engineers, if somebody wants to try and make the ships that are in this series, I can use them in the intro. I'm gonna take a go at, I think, the Corvette, possibly, if I've got time this week. But, yeah, there you go. Colony ship, go ahead and move out. Unpause. Construction ship, no, we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna go ahead and build a starbase outpost on this front, I think. Because of the extra power generation we can take advantage of here. So we should probably start sending the ship out to those points, like research in those directions. Maybe even pick up another science ship, invest in the sciences. Yeah, I'm actually liking that idea. Alien writing! Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Chegamora 3 Alpha. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Fascinating. How did you figure out the language? Curious. Let's see. Do we want to pick up a science ship? The Trailblazer class. Yes, but after we establish Alpha Centauri has a starbase there. Colony ship, where are you at? Oh, you're just jumping to hyperspace. Somebody leveled up. I'm kind of hoping it's one of our scientists out there researching. It is a scientist, but not one of the ones out in the field. Scientists, by the way, are all going to be getting names in episode 2. I didn't have the full list of the Patreon supporters in this episode as a recording. So I will by the next one, and all our scientists will be named after people that are currently in the list. So colony ship is making its way through. And you're about to secure this territory for us. What's the chances of completion on this? Yeah, you gotta get level 3 before I try this. 40% risk failure? That would suck to lose our science ship or our science officer that early.
System survey concluded without incident.
Without incident. Really? 6 power and 6 minerals this early in the game would be kinda nice. Not gonna lie, it's kinda nice. Go ahead and start surveying toward this. Just gonna train survey all the way out to that. Is that a wormhole? I read that's a black hole. So wormholes are now in the game, and they actually have exit and entry points. So they're traversable. Almost said travelable. Traversable. Colony ship has arrived on site. Let me guess, you can't colonize that? Nope, because it does not lie within our border.
Concluded.
Construction ship, get your ass over here and build an outpost so we can start colonizing a world, please. We may actually go ahead and just colonize 2 worlds. Oh, what's your deal? Continental preference, thrifty. Members of the species are instinctively economical and are always looking to make a good profit. That's us. Natural engineers, apparently. And quarrelsome. While not inherently distrustful, members of the species are often socially combative. So we've got quarrelsome colonists on a that's kind of cool. I can get with that. Let me send you over here. Since we've already taken over Alpha Centauri and we've already expanded our border a bit, let's send you over there. We'll colonize the quarrelsome people. We'll head over to Alpha Centauri 2. And we'll colonize that at the same time. Earth, go ahead and give me another private colony ship. This is the mass exodus of Earth to the outer worlds. Let's see what we've got here. As the construction ship arrives to build up. And we have the resources now. I could pick up the science ship. Ooh, we just burned through a lot of influence to do that. I'm gonna guess that influence cost increases the farther out you get. So taking over this large bit of territory may be more difficult than it seems. At the very least, we could take over sections, right?
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Go ahead and research it and see what we find. At the same time, hopefully that'll get you some experience so I can send you back here to get you doing this anomaly back to back. Colony ship, you're almost there. Yes, I want you to go ahead and set down and start growing this population. On this small world. I'm gonna put you
Construction project concluded.
right here. Playing the long game. Colonize. Alpha Centauri. The planet of Alpha Centauri 2 actually needs a better name. You guys want to put a recommendation down in the chat, let me know. I'll be honest, I'm kind of missing live streaming this because then I could just ask it immediately and do live votes. We'll do normal votes before, but they're going to be limited to, the big decisions and less about, like, what should we name, whatever. I mean, I guess I could just ask that. But. All right, the yacht colony ship. The partial remains of an ancient yacht starship have been found in the high orbit above Ithuri 1 Bravo. An initial analysis conducted by the UNS Zephyr indicates that the vessel may have served as a colony
System
ship.
survey concluded without incident.
We have a
Situation log updated.
We have a special objective we can do over here. Scientists of a rank 3 or higher. Man, when you get promoted, science ship, you are going to be very, very busy. All right. There goes our small empire.
Initial colonization phase commencing. All
go.
systems nominal.
All systems. I like this guy. I don't know. He's business Californian. I'm not sure what's going on there. All systems nominal. Our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a large river delta on one of the several continents that can be found on Alpha Centauri Prime. This temperate, forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of a new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so they can serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark. It's a great day for ARMCO. Also got a bunch of research points apparently for that. Yeah, we're about to get energy grids. Nice. What are we gonna have you doing? Well, I'm thinking you might be a power generation site. To be honest. Bioresearch. Alpha Centauri Prime will be known for bioresearch and energy production and refueling of the fleet and surrounding colonies. All right, you managed to head over there. We've almost got another colony ship, and our construction ship is sitting on its ass doing absolutely nothing. Why don't we pick up a little bit of, how are we doing on power? Questionably. We're doing questionably on power. Go ahead and pick up a power mine so we can start tapping that sun for a little energy on. Bum, 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 bum. It's good to be back playing this. We're gonna want to expand, I think, the fleet soon. There's a new system called Piracy Risk that I'm interested in seeing how it's gonna go. Our piracy risk is currently 0. Having a high piracy risk makes pirates more likely to spawn near our borders. Pirate is caused by bordering systems that are not controlled by any galactic power. I wonder if there's a year, like we have to hit a certain date before ships are numerous enough for people to actually pull that stuff off. All right, let's go ahead and send our colony ship over to Sirius, colonize planet. Push you right there. Head on out.
Research concluded.
What is that? What is that? Hull points, armor, and shields. Okay. Hull points, armor, and shields. There's a hull point now? Is that for all ships? Yeah. Interesting. All right, we got a negative balance on power. That is about to change because we're about to bring this mining station online. The bottom line's being hurt. It's not good. That's not good. We even have a trade hub currently operational. What about, the problem being we've got a colony going down and these eat power fast. Colony ship, have you already set down? No, you haven't set down yet. Civilian ship, I want you to sit here, but don't land yet. We need to fix our power issues. We've expanded too greedily, too fast. We need to upgrade or at least install.
System survey
Oof, that's gonna eat 100 power to do it. Nope. Research, we can pick up fusion reactors, improve deflectors, actually have shields, or automatic exploration. I got a feeling I'm gonna be ordering exploration for a particular reason, where we're exploring and why. So let's go improve deflectors for now. And we can pick up our new unity. Pause it and take a look at these. So Starblaze influence cost, minus 10%. It's going to be useful, but I'm thinking Capital Building now produces 1 extra unity. That's not all that immediate. Starbase upkeep is probably the way we want to go. I assume having these different outposts are actually using up a little bit of power. So to drop the cost by 20% would save a few points of energy credits. Though for growth speed, new population would be the best. You know what? Let's go for growth speed. For right now, we're gonna go boom, boom, and then we're gonna go boom to this, is what I think we're gonna do. So, capital buildings produce unity, not super useful right now. Wow, they don't even count our actual capital? They don't count Earth? Planetary administration, I guess that's not considered a capital building. I figured we'd get some extra unity out of that. Oh well, quarrelsome. Are we all quarrelsome? Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, I gave them that because, yeah, I needed the extra point. We like to fight a bit, if you didn't know that about human beings. We're uppity bastards. That's what I'm going with. We have tier 3, excellent. Go ahead over here, do this research project. So head on back.
Anomaly found.
We'll research that first. Let's see what we find. Starbase. I guess I have to get the next Starbase module, I guess? Or not module, upgrade to you? Starhold is the next upgrade. I guess that's like a military operation. We do have power right here that we haven't taken advantage of. Let's go ahead and do that. Head on over here, build a mining station. Didn't realize we hadn't built that yet. Thought we had. So beeline it over there, we need it quickly. Listening post, we've discovered several massive listening arrays at Tayuz 3 Alpha. These arrays are millions of years old, and we believe that were originally built by the yacht, though it appears at least one other alien civilization repurposed them at some point in the last 500,000 years for their own needs. Colossal receiving dishes are beyond repair, but some terminals are still intact. We've got another
situation log
research
updated.
point that we can do. What's a failure chance? It's tier 5 scientist or higher. Okay. All right. Good grief. Our colony ship is just waiting in the wings. Do you cost us power? Sitting in orbit? It says upkeep is 8 just for having this thing. So you know what?
System survey
Forget
concluded.
it. Colonize. Apparently, it's upkeep automatically. It's not just when you're landing. It's just always. Well, that's kind of a waste. Good to know, though. Drop landing craft. Begin for colonization procedures.
Initial colonization phase.
Yeah, that didn't drop at all. So they've either changed that, or I've never understood exactly how that works. Well, good. We'll get that operational, and as soon as this colony's online, Alpha Centauri, we'll be able to pick up a little extra power. And since we... how are we on Unity? We need this. That way we get the extra... We get the extra point. We're not going to grab that anytime soon, are we? We need 224 Unity to pick this up. And I don't want to risk clearing anything to get more power right now. It'll eat through our stockpile.
Anomalous readings registered.
What do you got? An ancient orbital star shipyard drifts in silence above this world. It has suffered significant battle damage. Entire sections of the facility are missing. Yeah, but that sounds really cool. Let's do it. Research it. I think we've done that once before in one of the older versions of the game and actually got free ships out of it, like pirate ships out of it. We're only using it by 0.1. You know, let's go ahead and do it. Then I can move somebody over there and actually start getting a positive benefit from this.
Construction project
We
concluded.
are starting to grow in power again. Excellent. Alpha Centauri still got a bit of a ways to go. I kind of want to pick up another science ship and start leveling them up. Yeah. Earth. That means we have to recruit a scientist. What's the cost on that gonna be? So that would be leaders. Recruit a new scientist is gonna cost us about... Oh, it's not influence anymore. It's monetary cost. It's credits. Military theory. Statecraft, research speed. All right, we're gonna wait on that. While conducting their survey of Karaximov 1, the UNS Zypher detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage. But one of the manufacturing bays is still in working condition. Science officer Ruse is confident that the power can be restored to the shipyard. It would be a significant project. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're doing it.
Updated.
We're so doing that. Tell me more. Requires a construction ship in orbit. Construction ship. You're not doing anything important anyways. Get over here. Go. Just go. Wow, this sector. We've got 5 power here. We've got multiple planets.
Blocker cleared. Nature will not stand in the way of progress.
Indeed. That's what we're going with. Okay. Go ahead and build a... do I want to do a power hub here or just more energy? There's strongholds, and these produce Unity. Oh man, we need to build these suckers like crazy. I mean, why would I ever build this when I can build this stronghold that actually lowers unrest and gives us protection from orbital bombardment? Let's go for energy grid. We've already got 1, 2...
System survey concluded.
This is only a 10% increase? Nah, we'll go for power plant. There aren't gonna be enough of those on here to make it really worth it at the moment. That being said, let's go ahead and upgrade this build into an engineering facility. Yes, because we're gonna have bio research on the other planet pretty heavily. Excellent. Everybody's working. That science ship's got a lot of research to do and special projects to do. Like this listening array. Are you already working on the listening array?
Research concluded.
Derelict colony ship is what you're set to research right now. Scratch that. 5 or higher. Never mind. You're doing what you should be doing. Carry on. How are we doing? Alpha Centauri, almost ready to come online. Oh man, you're gonna stop costing me resources now. And actually producing something? Crazy talk. Research just finished. So society research, we can pick up population growth speed. This will take us down the biological path. Tile
Initial
blocker removal.
colonization
Or a
phase
new
complete.
edict Unlocks additional edicts, campaigns that cost energy instead of influence. What? Campaigns? I have a lot of energy right now, but that might be really useful. Monthly Unity +2. Yeah, I want to rush that Unity. I want to get these extra populations up and online. We're gonna do it. Let's bounce out of here. Take a look at how the projects are going. Construction ship is en route. And this is the system that we wanted to take over. I'm a little sad that we can't colonize. I mean, we have a tropical world. I guess we technically could colonize it, they're just not gonna be happy about it. And secure this place. Then send our science ship over here. Actually, it was here that I was thinking about going. So it's boom, boom, boom. We've already got Alpha Centauri here. That's really close to Sol. Yanarim Nebula. And then cut over this way so we can secure like a nice cluster. We want to go real far, we head out to here. Alpha Centauri is online. The thing that we need the most right now is actually, yeah, we need food. We need food. Let's pick one up. Food here. Sol system.
Construction project concluded.
Earth has finished its surface construction queue. Excellent. I'm debating. I'm gonna clear this out, and we're gonna put a bunker down here. I wanna start generating more Unity.
Another scientific breakthrough.
What do you got? Coil guns are online. We need to add those to our ship and our fleet. Flak batteries for anti-fighter. As much as I wanna do all this stuff, I think strike craft are gonna be very important to us in the long run. So let's pick them up. I want carriers in the fleet. Most of the campaigns that we have done, this is season 5 already, we haven't had fighters till like mid-game.
Special project concluded.
Seriously. Archaeological project completed. Most of the remains of the derelict colony ship that orbits Ither 1 Bravo are in poor condition, but our archaeologists managed to recover the vessel's sublight engines. They never breached the light barrier, depending instead on cryotechnology and 1,000-year-long natural lifespans to spread their empire across the galaxy. We got an artifact and some research. Nice. That'd be why that tech finished early. How you doing over here with that starbase? Does it actually show it? 'Cause that'd be cool. No. No, it doesn't show like a broken shipyard. It'd be neat if they did, though. Science ship, you're not. What rank are you? Rank 3? All right, you've got stuff to research. Head over here. Survey says. Run over there. Survey those two. And survey this system here. Let's focus on those important ones. I want to see what the shipyard does. Do we want to build another colony ship or not? Our colonies are growing. We're about to get a farm up here. We're probably gonna put a mine here. That's why I put a farm.
Construction project concluded.
We don't have the technology to take advantage of this yet. No. Earth, you've cleared that tile blocker? All right, go ahead and build yourself a bunker. Military bunkers are going to be a must-have on most of our worlds, because we need to generate that Unity. I'm assuming to get the Unity out of it, we're gonna have to
Special
put
project concluded.
somebody down on it. What do you got? The UNS Promise has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Cray Exima 1. Facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order using what materials it had on hand to build 3 advanced raiders of an unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We've sent crews to the new ships to commission them into the fleet. There we go. The fleet has now grown twice in size. We have an encounter at Hadnock. We've encountered some form of alien vessel at Hadnock system. These strange objects have been flagged as frogs, until we learn more about them. Interesting. Frogs? That's the name we went with? Where the heck is Hadnock? Let's see. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Earth, and Many ways ending the first chapter in the book of the Armitage Free Company's bid for a stellar empire. Intriguing. Pause for just a hot second. Ah, here they are. They're located in the south. This makes me even more... What in the world? Oh, okay. Crystalline entities of some kind. I don't know why we called them frogs. Some scientist is bad at naming things. You have finished your job. Military ships. Let's see what they look like. So those 3 ships that we picked up, there they are. Very nice. Armed with what kind of technology? Tier 3 weapons and Tier 2 toil guns? Oh yeah. Computer swarm. These ships will charge straight at the enemy and try to deal as much damage as possible at point blank range. Oh, I like it. We've got computers now in here that we can get tactics down with. So let's go ahead and get you sent over to Strike Force Pegasus. We'll get you guys joined back up. We don't need 2 fleets yet, I don't think. So there's your orders. Head on back, RTB to base. Our science ship has discovered stuff and things. Other science vessel, you're at Tier 3 right now. Yeah, research these. We are going to invest in another science ship. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause. We're gonna zoom out, and I'm gonna ask you guys 2 really important questions. The first one being, how should we play this next expansion? So those are the 2 questions. Do we expand slowly outward? We could take over systems like this. We gotta go slow expansion or fast expansion. Fast expansion is we're gonna rush out if we can. Let me grab the construction ship and see what this is gonna cost. If I wanted to build an outpost here, what would it cost me? 203 is what we're lacking. Holy crap. Okay, so I was right. The farther away from the core of your empire, the more it costs. All right, so that's not as doable as I thought. Doable, just not as quickly. All right, so what strategy do we go with? Do we have a lot of unity generation early on and try to claim a bunch of territory by rushing out and taking some of these choke points? This one would probably be the farthest away. Then I'd probably focus on this one here and this one here. Maybe even do those first so we can claim all of these sectors a little bit later on once we have the resources to do so. Rush all the way out to here and try to grab this. But that requires us to focus heavily in unity generation, meaning building bunkers on our worlds as fast as we can. Like the one that we are building currently on Earth right here. This will add 2 unity to our generation. If we can put down a handful more of those, we could have a lot of unity coming in. So that's my first question to you. The second question is, should we go back to streaming these versus recording them beforehand? Now, still have the same intros that we've had in the past, but go full-on streams on Saturdays instead of pre-recorded, because I kind of miss the chat interaction, but I want to leave it up to you guys. So those are the 2 votes. I will put on the top comment of this video a couple of links to straw polls to make your vote on those 2 things. As for everything else that I've asked, just leave a comment below. I will read them. We will add them to the next episode of the campaign. Gonna keep these about an hour long. All right, guys. I will see you in the next episode of ARMCO, the mega corporation that's going to take over. I can just see, we're large enough now, you can actually see the logo. Trying to take over the galaxy. Maximum profit. Rules of acquisition. Space dibs, it's ours. Later, guys.